This was a dream holiday in the making, ever since we made our first EV road trip to Scotland in a hired Tesla. On that trip years back, I had an idea. Why don't we buy a Tesla with free supercharging and travel to Europe? So then, after buying such a Tesla Model X, it was finally time to start planning. We would start from the UK, then shuttle to France by Eurotunnel, then go to Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Netherlands, and ferry back to the UK to make a circular trip. Heading towards the Eurotunnel in Folkestone, our excitement grew. Driving our car onto the train felt like the official start of our epic journey. Planning tolls ahead. In France, it can be paid using credit card on the booth itself, but for Switzerland and Austria, cars need a vignette, a toll pass in advance, which is easy to purchase online. Fortunately, Germany and Netherlands don't have any toll. Our 3 days in Paris were very touristy. In Paris, we started with the opulent Palace of Versailles, wandering through its royal lavish halls and breathtaking gardens. And of course, we had to visit Paris itself. Standing beneath the iconic Eiffel Tower, we felt the romance and magic of the City of Lights. Next, we embraced our inner child and enjoyed with kids at Disneyland Paris, where thrilling rides and enchanting parades brought endless smiles. We braved to take Tesla through outskirts of Paris to go to the Palace of Versailles and Disneyland, as the weather was a bit cooler. So we charged it twice during our stay at Tesla's Supercharger in Paris Val d'Europe, just minutes away from Disneyland Paris. Switzerland was a highlight of our Europe trip, and it didn't disappoint. Each stop was more breathtaking than the last. With Interlaken as our base, we traveled to all nearby beautiful places. The true gem was Lauterbrunnen, a valley of 72 waterfalls that felt like what heaven could be if it was on earth. The sheer height of these dreamy-looking waterfalls from top of the mountain left us feeling amazed, making this place an unforgettable experience amidst Switzerland's stunning landscapes. Among these cascades, the Trummelbach Falls stood out as a marvel of nature. Taking a lift up close to the falls, we were mesmerized as we ventured through the natural grooves carved by the rushing water over centuries. After driving through the night on a pitch-dark uphill road, our eyes were blessed next morning with jaw-dropping scenery of snow-clad mountains from our Swiss chalet holiday home in Almenden, Switzerland. It was the last house on the mountain, which had a trampoline and swings for kids. Also an old wood-fired hot tub to enjoy the spectacular panorama of the scenic valley. I enjoyed this place the most because I got the opportunity to fly my drone uninterruptedly for capturing the amazing views that was this place. Happy but shaken to capture this no-retake drone video, as I piloted it from the passenger seat whilst my wife drove the car from top of mountain to bottom of the valley. With the weather dramatically improved to 25 degrees, we headed up to Mount Titlis, where we enjoyed a thrilling ride in 3 different cable cars to reach the summit. We marveled at the panoramic views from the rotating cable car and explored the glacier cave, experienced a thrilling walk across the cliff walk on Europe's highest suspension bridge. Kids relished the fun at the snow park with snow tubing and sledding. With the breathtaking view of the Swiss Alps behind us, we felt a profound sense of awe and peace. Switzerland's natural beauty and good weather to enjoy it made this leg of our journey truly unforgettable in our memories. For the more adventurous, there was the chance to try out the Ice Flyer chairlift, gliding over the sparkling glacier. A road trip is more than just travel. It's about the thrill of the open road, the beauty of unexpected detours, and the memories we gather along the way. Because sometimes the journey itself is the destination. Driving from Switzerland to Austria through numerous tunnels and breathtaking landscapes at every turn was a truly scenic experience. The journey was a visual symphony with majestic peaks and lush valleys unfolding before us. We reached Innsbruck, a beautiful city nestled in the heart of the mountains, where the grandeur of the Austrian Alps embraced us. We strolled through the charming old town and marveled at the dazzling exhibits in Swarovski World. Beyond the mesmerizing crystal displays, Swarovski World offered a host of other attractions. The interactive installations and art pieces in the Chambers of Wonder captivated our imaginations. The outdoor garden, with its mirror pool and art installations, provided a serene and beautiful space to relax. The free carousel and playground were a hit with the kids, making Swarovski World a delightful blend of art, nature, and fun for all ages. Our adventure reached new heights at Highline 179 in Austria, one of the world's longest suspension bridges. Walking across the bridge, we were treated to breathtaking views of the surrounding Tyrolean Alps. The bridge's name, Highline 179, comes from its location near the B179 highway, and it offers a unique vantage point over this historically rich region. Spanning an impressive 406 meters, this architectural marvel connects the ruins of Edinburgh Castle and Fort Claudia, suspended 114 meters above the valley floor. The ruins of Edinburgh Castle, dating back to the 13th century, and Fort Claudia, built in the 17th century, provided a fascinating glimpse into Austria's medieval past. Exploring these ancient structures, we could almost feel the history come alive, making our visit to Highline 179 a perfect blend of adventure and heritage. We routinely crossed the Austrian and German border without any checks, like the rest of the European countries we visited on this trip. In Germany's Bavarian forest, we had a perfect view of fairy tale Neuschwanstein Castle from Marienbrücke Bridge. In Germany, we stopped at some of the biggest EV charging stations with more than 50 charging points. The reliability of Tesla's extensive supercharger network and comfort of the autopilot system, coupled with ample room in Model X for our family of 6 and luggage, made exploring Europe both practical and sustainable. We actually did a blitz on our longest stretch of journey and traveled from south to north of Germany in 2 days with a stopover. Driving on the Autobahn highway with no speed limits allowed to truly test the performance of our Tesla Model X, where I managed to get to its top speed of 215 kph or 134 miles per hour with ease. The thrill of high speeds and Tesla's smooth handling made for an unforgettable driving experience. Finally, we reached the Netherlands. We planned our trip for April specifically to experience the vibrant tulip fields of Keukenhof Garden, which bloom only once a year. The sight of millions of tulips creating a mesmerizing sea of colors was truly breathtaking. Beyond the tulips, Keukenhof offered a plethora of delights. We strolled through themed gardens, each uniquely designed with stunning floral displays, and marveled at the intricate flower mosaics. The garden's pavilions showcased a variety of exquisite flower arrangements, including orchids, lilies, and roses, adding to the beauty of this place. Next, we visited the historic windmills of Zaandam, stepping back in time to explore traditional Dutch craftsmanship. There was so much to experience, from handcrafted shops selling cheese, chocolate, wine, and clocks to the iconic clocks. This charming area is highly recommended for anyone visiting the Netherlands. Finally, we had to visit Amsterdam, which gave us mixed feelings, with its charming canals, iconic houses, and lively atmosphere. Cruising through the waterways on a boat and exploring the bustling streets was the best way to get the vibe of the city. However, we bid farewell to the city and set to enjoy the final breathtaking views of a nearby tulip field. As the sun was setting on the colorful sea of gazillion tulip blooms stretching endlessly before us was a sight we would cherish forever. But sadly, it was time to go back home to the UK. The ferry was a good, relaxing end to our 2 weeks long adventure. Embarking on this epic European road trip was an experience of a lifetime for the whole family. Our journey showed that with a bit of patience, the most ambitious dreams can become reality. Thank you for watching this video. For more details and itinerary, click the link in the description below and visit revolutionelectrified.com for more such interesting blogs.